have done alright, actually. To soda bread.
It doesn't seem like it's working, Kira.
Right, hello everyone, we're back. We just had a few technical difficulties, so I'm here for a little chat with you guys, just for another exam season live. Let me know how your exams have gone. I know a couple of you in the comments have already been talking about how your exams have gone. For Mick, they've been great. Boom, they've been pretty decent. Wheelit, he's going to have to retake maths. I can relate to that. I do physics, maths and economics at A-level. I've got 2 maths exams left and my first one wasn't great. But yeah, just keep chatting. I'm just going to have a quick read through the comments. Layla, I study physics, maths and economics. I think I just said that. But yeah, so tomorrow, some of you have got media and food preparation and nutrition, and I know for one person that I know, they're actually finishing their GCSEs tomorrow. So let me know how many exams you have left, because her summer starts as soon as that exam finishes. Soda bread, I'm not in a castle, it's just a granite wall that is in our studio. Moomin, I do EdXL economics. If you had the A-level, let me know how you thought it went. I have done a couple of reaction videos for paper 1 and paper 2 if you did want to go and check those out. Layla says, how different is physics from maths? So maths is obviously more like purely maths, whereas physics is more the context of it, and obviously you learn about a lot of different things. Physics, I think you need to be more interested in learning the wider range of, well, interested in physics, whereas maths, physics is in, no, sorry, let me say that again. Maths is in physics, but physics isn't in maths, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Sorry, thanks for commenting, everyone. I'm just scrolling through. Mick says, Kira, are you looking forward to anything soon? I'm really looking forward to my summer. I finish on Friday, and I cannot wait. I'm actually going to New York in summer, which I've dreamt about since I was like 5, so I'm so excited. So that is something that I'm really looking forward to. Layla has 7 left, Boom has 7 left, Chloe has 4, Mick has 4, so kind of 7, 4. Alana finishes on Friday, so yeah, Wheelit, that's a good question. What's everyone's favourite exam been so far? Let us know. Could you talk about apprenticeship? So at our school, they talk to us a little bit about apprenticeships, and obviously it's a route that you can always go through. My dad actually did an apprenticeship. He did an engineering apprenticeship. I think if you're looking to learn a skill whilst being paid for it, instead of like going to university, you have to pay for it, and obviously you don't get paid for it. If you're looking to do that, then actually it's a really good thing to have. So yeah, if that's what you're interested in, go for it. I think they're a really good opportunity. Eve says, what was the transition from GCSE to A-level like? So I severely underestimated the step up to A-level. A lot of the teachers were always like, oh, it's a massive step, and you're kind of like, yeah, okay, it's a big step, but you don't kind of realise how much it is. I would really recommend trying to do like reading outside of the subject, or making sure you keep on top of your notes, because it very quickly you can get behind. And so yeah, if just stay on top of everything as much as you can. Sometimes you'll get caught behind, and that's fine, but just try and work as hard as you can, like as you're learning it, because it'll make it a whole lot easier when you come to your exams. Anusha says, did you do drama GCSE? I did do drama GCSE. So my GCSEs, I did, I don't know why I always forget this, RS, German and drama. And so I know a lot of you have like RS is optional, but in our school, French was compulsory. I did do drama GCSE. I actually really enjoyed it. I loved it. It was one of my favourite GCSEs. I would have taken it for A-level, but no one else was doing the class. And me and Jade always say that we would have taken it if we could have, or if we could change. But yeah, no, I love drama. I do it outside of school as well, so it's not like I'm missing out. Mick, Kira, do you have a YouTube channel? I do not yet. Maybe I will. Boom, favourite exam. Actually, my favourite exam was probably economics paper 3. And I know that that's a really difficult exam and I was kind of nervous for it, but coming out of it, I felt like I did it a lot better and was like quite proud of myself. Chloe says, are you going to uni? Hopefully, if I get my grades, I'm going to uni. It all depends on how maths works out, really. I'm looking at going to Bournemouth or Brighton to study event management. Yeah, which I really am excited for. Paper 2 was fine. It was better than paper 1, and paper 3 was quite good for me. Yeah, so that's how economics was for me. Alana says, I have a dilemma. I want to take PE next year, but there's only 2 people who are 100% taking it, so instead I might have to take biology or maths. What's your advice? If you want to take it, put it down as your choice. I don't know if some of you have seen most of you probably have seen Charlotte on MSc, and she does drama, and I think she's one of 2 in her class, and that hasn't held her back at all. She's gone for it, put her whole heart into it. And so if you want to take it, take it. Obviously, if there's no one in your class, then your school might not run it. And in that case, just take biology or maths. I think PE has elements of biology in it. Obviously, it's not biology, but if you did want to take biology, then do that. Mick says, I don't ever get study leave. It's not fair. A lot of people, there's a school at another school in Guernsey that doesn't have study leave. And I don't really understand how it works, because like, let me know, do you still have to go into lessons like after your exams, or do you just take time off? Because I don't really know how it works, because obviously we do get study leave. Layla's favourite exam has been history paper 2 and RE paper 2. I really enjoyed RS GCSE as well. That was another one I really liked. What do we do if we fail our GCSEs? Okay, well, there is always an option to retake some of them. I'm sure you won't fail all of them. I'm sure you'll be fine. But you can always retake. I think it's in January that you can retake. So don't completely panic if you fail, because you can always fix it somehow. What time is the wrap party? Yes, that's something I wanted to mention. So we are thinking, because most of the GCSEs are done on Friday, we were thinking of maybe doing a GCSE wrap party. Let us know what you would want to include. We can do games. Do you want some of the GCSE reaction team? We can get them on the live as well. Yeah, let us know what you would want in it. What time does the stream end? It'll end about 8ish. How about additional maths? See, we did higher maths, I think, and then I did another statistics GCSE as well. I'd say if you feel like you're able to do it, go for it. Hi, Jade. How different is physics A-level from physics GCSE? You learn similar topics, but obviously in more detail. Quite a lot of it is just in a lot more detail. And obviously there's different subjects that you learn. Cause I think we did a tiny bit of astronomy in physics GCSE, but it was actually an optional topic this year. And so obviously we learned a lot more about that, but it was actually really, really interesting. Is it alright if I decide to do apprenticeship after GCSE? That's Isra. Yeah, go for it. If that's what you want to do, why not? Do you know anyone who does drama A-level and how they find it? Yes, obviously Charlotte does it, and I think she does enjoy it, yeah. I think the thing to remember is that you do have to do a lot of analysing of the scripts and stuff, and you do have to do essays. So do remember that, because some people don't think about the fact that they would actually have to analyse it and write essays, and in that sense it's kind of a bit like English. So if you don't really like analysing and writing essays, then obviously that could be something challenging for you. Boom, that was the Jade, yes. How do you overcome being unmotivated? I need to do some chemistry, but I'm neglecting it. Okay, so I struggle with motivating myself, and sometimes you just have to, even if it's just you sit at your desk and you just put your book in front of you and just look at it, because even then, if it's just even in front of you, that'll motivate you. You'll be like, well, it's here now, I may as well just do some. I think it's really, I really have to force myself. I'm not very good at motivating myself. But yeah, that's something I'd say to do. Mick says he was gonna do art, but he's now thinking of changing to English language. Yeah, okay, whatever suits you really. Like, if you think that English language would be something to do, obviously think about the fact that it's a lot of essay writing, and also art is a lot of coursework. A lot of that's quite stressful for quite a lot of people that I know that do art, is the actual coursework aspect. But then you do kind of have it all done by the time that the rest of your exams are happening. And so yeah, it's kind of whatever suits you really. Where is the MSc studio located? Okay, so the MSc studio is in Guernsey, which is in the Channel Islands. Yeah, that's where it is. For drama, how did you do? For component 1, I know my mark already, but for component 2, we act from scripts, and I can't tell how well it went because my character wasn't that good, but I really want a 9 overall. Okay, so I got a B in GCSE drama, and I did quite well in the actual acting section, but then when it came to the exam and the writing, I kind of slipped up a little bit there. So I wouldn't worry too much. I think sometimes you think that your character wasn't good, but actually how someone else could interpret it is completely different, and it actually was a really good character. So I wouldn't worry too much. Okay. So some people are asking what's in the wrap party. So we were thinking obviously of some games, maybe if you want to have the GCSE reaction team, we can talk to them. But yeah, do let us know what you want, because we'll be interested to find out. Are we doing more dingbats and games after GCSEs? That is the plan. Mick says, I'm forced to go into lessons that are over and just revising them, but nobody does anything and the teachers don't care. Yeah, obviously that's tricky if you're just revising in those lessons, but then try and use them to do your revision. Obviously, I think, I can't remember how many exams, I think you had 7, no, you had 4 left, I think, was it? So yeah, just try and use them as best as you can. You've not got long left now, so. How do I hide my GCSE results? It's not easy. I also tried to do that. I waited about 15 minutes after everyone else had opened their results before I opened mine, because I was so nervous. And all my teachers were like, come on, open them. And my mum was like, just open it. And I was like, no, I don't want to. But then after I opened them, that you've just got to acknowledge that you've done the best that you can and just own it. Just they're your results. They're a product of all the work that you've put in. Don't be ashamed of them. That's what I say. Is English Lit, PE and psychology a good mix for A-levels? Okay, so just think English Lit is a lot of writing, and psychology does have essays, but it's also like a little bit of maths, it's more sciencey. PE, you do also, remember, you have to write essays, so just if you are thinking of doing that combination, just make sure that you are happy with doing a lot of essay writing. That's all I say. But if that's what you want to do, then why not? I'm only worried about maths and physics, honestly. I mean, same. To be honest, we lit. I'm also worried about maths and physics. So, do loads of. Oh yeah, sorry. I might be quite far, but I am. Sorry. Right. Yeah. Game celebrations. Yeah. So I was really far behind in the comments. They all go too quickly, and I can't. I don't know whether to take physics or maths. What do you think is the best option? So I chose physics and maths because they kind of go hand in hand, and I found that it was really, really helpful to have some of the maths that I was learning whilst I was doing physics, because it can get a little bit complicated, and to have that A-level maths is also good. But obviously, like, you can kind of get through without it, but I would recommend physics and maths together as a pair. I'm gonna flick down a bit because I'm kind of a bit far behind. What did you get in your GCSEs? So I got 7 A's and 4 B's. which I was pretty happy with, actually. I was quite proud of myself. With GCSE results, do you get the mark and the mark schemes, or do you just get the grade? You just get, okay, I can't really remember. I think you get the grade, but then you can see, it's not the mark, it's what do they call it? It's like a standardized mark. And so but I think you can go to your teachers and you can ask them. I think they have the breakdown of it, so they'll be able to tell you how well you did, and then they'll probably have a mark scheme as well. So if you did want to know, then you can find out that way. Belcar says, I do foundation physics yes, physics is on the 14th. Yeah. So that's your last exam. It goes extra time. What happens once the exam ends for people who do higher and foundation finish? Usually it's loud, but it'll be more hectic. I guess that's just up to the people around you to be respectful of the fact that you're still in the exam, really, isn't it? Amar says, what is the jump from GCSE to A-level in maths? It is quite a jump. They kind of ease you into it at the beginning, but then obviously it's going to get harder. I'd say just try and keep on top of it, and if you don't understand something, ask your teacher when it's happening, because to then at the end of your 2-year course go back and be like, I don't understand any of this, where you could have understood it as soon as everyone else was learning it and you were all learning it together, then do that. Can Kira be on the rap party? I think I will be at the rap party, yeah. It'll be me and Jade. Oh, thank you, Layla. That was really sweet. Hopefully you guys have found all the teacher specials helpful. I think that they've been really, really valuable for everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed them as much as Layla did. Kira, what do you find easier, maths or physics, and why? Probably physics, just because I have more of a passion for it, and for me in physics there's more stuff to learn, whereas I feel like obviously maths you have to learn it, but it's quite logical and it's not as, I don't know, I can't explain it. Like physics, I just prefer physics. Do you regret any of your GCSE/A-level choices? GCSE, no. I loved drama, German, and RS. A-level, I think it's only because I've struggled with physics and maths. I really, really do like physics, but you have to put in the work, and I didn't put as much work in as I should have, and so I struggled, and that's a tip for all of you: put in the work that you need to put in, because otherwise you will struggle. And it's a shame when you struggle, because you lose interest, but I still enjoy the subject, so I probably will still continue to learn about parts of physics, but if I had to, I would probably change physics and maths for probably German and drama, and I would do economics, drama and German. Okay, I'm going to do a last couple questions. Alana says, are you watching Love Island? I have only watched one episode because Jade recommended it to me. A lot of my friends do watch it, but it's just putting in the effort every single day is a bit much for me. But I did watch some of it, so maybe I'll watch it tonight. Anusha says, do you like to talk to teachers after exams, because sometimes they come outside the hall and ask how they went, or do you find it stressful? I actually don't find it super stressful. I probably find it more stressful listening to everyone that's been in the exam and what they put. Whereas I know, especially, I don't know if any of you watched the teacher special with Mr. Fotheringham, but he's my economics teacher, and he is very encouraging after the exam. And so having a chat with him I enjoy it. Sorry. Thank you for everyone saying we got you through this tough time. I feel like because it's all a lot of students, we're all kind of going through it together, you know. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, that's a good. Alana says, "Can we do Kahoot in the wrap party?" See, our school does do Kahoot, and I really enjoy Kahoot. So maybe we should arrange that. Or I don't know if you guys have done Quizlet Live. We did that. We've done that in economics. That's a good one. You get put into teams. Yeah. Sorry, okay, I'm gonna finish in a minute. Do you think it will be worth revising over the summer before starting year 13? If there's things that you know that you've struggled with, I would say go over them. But do enjoy your summer, because it is like one of the last you're going to have before you're doing whatever else you're going to do, whether you're doing uni, whether you're going into work. It's one of the last ones you're going to have that's kind of like stress-free. So if there are aspects that you're struggling with, I would say just spend maybe a couple of days going through them. Obviously not in a row, but you know. Yeah, that's what I'd recommend. Charades, that's a good one as well. Yeah, people asking if they should revise beforehand. Obviously, if that's what makes you feel more comfortable and it will give you a head start. Like, it will definitely give you a head start. So, yeah, if you do want to, go for it. And if you did want to start revising earlier, I'd recommend the CGP revision guides, because pretty much everyone I know uses the CGP revision guides. Or for economics, we use I think it's Hodder Education, like the actual textbook but condensed. And also they have which one was it? I think it was Hodder Education. They have a really good revision guide for economics that is like, you can tick off all the bits after you've revised them, which is very satisfying. Right. Okay, I'll just do one more question then. Which one is better for maths and English to help? So I'm already... What is it like once you finish GCSEs? Okay, I'll finish on that one. It's a weight off your shoulder. I would say don't worry about exam results day until maybe the day before, because there's no point. You've done all you can do. There's nothing you can do to change it. And yeah, obviously it'll be a little bit stressful, but life does go on after leaving school. So yeah, just try and enjoy your summer, because you've got an even longer summer than usual. So try and enjoy it, and that's all I say. Okay, that is it. Thank you for everyone saying good luck for my final exams. Good luck to all of you. Those of you doing media and food preparation tomorrow, good luck. I know some of you got maths, chemistry, geography, physics. So good luck with all of them. And I think I'll see you tomorrow actually for